So I watched the Borat sequential film hours after it was released in Japan on Amazon streaming service, and it was brilliant. I cannot, have more enough. Sacha Baron Cohen is such a genius, and and I really am amused by the reason why it took so many years to for the sequel to come because because of the previous film, the Borat character was so well known in the United States, so it was not easy to shoot another film. And in this film, in the sequel, there are some really funny scenes where a Borat is spotted and Borat is surrounded by fans and ask for autographs and so on. So it has been a really tough time, I think. And one of the most memorable scenes from this film it was uh, Vice President Mike Pence's political, assembly, and Sacha Baron Cohen burst into the arena wearing Donald Trump face mask and bodysuit, and carrying his daughter on the shoulder as a present to Mike Pence. And but of course he is stopped, but he makes noise, and Mike Pence looks this way and makes really funny face, and it was superbly shot. And but the reason why, of course, in the film, some rationale for going there as Donald Trump was made, but I think from practical point of view, I guess that was done because the Borat character would be too easily spotted and people would become suspicious. So he had to create this Trump character, and it's really funny to know that at that time people didn't actually know the true identity of the intruder. Isn't that one funny? Anyway, so and another famous, infamous, or should I say, scene from this film is the former New York mayor Giuliani scene, and here again, because a Borat character is too well known, he couldn't be the protagonist of the fake interview, so his daughter interviewed Giuliani, leading to this really ambiguous and possibly compromising scene for Mr. Giuliani. But anyway, here the Borat character bursts into the room just in time. But that is technically feasible because the Borat character can hide somewhere until the moment comes. But otherwise, it would have been, it would be too easy for Mr. Giuliani to suspect that something was amiss. So, all these technical details are really interesting, and Borat the sequel, I think, is a great reality TV film as well, because in previous films, or Borat or his another character, Ali G, interviewed people. It was done in a context where interviews are interviews. I know that's just an interview, but in this particular film, bursting into Mike Pence's political caucus and Mr. Giuliani in a hotel room, and I think that was NRA people who sang along with Borat, some racist, sounding song. It was all in all reality TV made out of today's tumultuous social conditions in the United States. So it was, the bias and prejudices revealed through the mirror of Borat is, of course, reflect the dark side of the American society. But at the same time, I should say that the film revealed some bright sides of the American society, with people making really heartfelt, warm comments, pro-right human visions, and that was that is, of course, a side of America. So the wonderful feature of the Borat franchise is that through the mirror, that is Borat, different sides of American society are revealed to us in a really entertaining way. And that is very important because, in political debates, we become sometimes too defensive, too, agitated to see the truth. But through mirth, through laughter, we can, access the true nature of things in a more relaxed way. And when we are relaxed, we learn more. So I think that is a great merit of the Borat franchise. Anyway, as I said, Sacha Baron Cohen is such a great comedian, and he has died again. And although it would become increasingly difficult for the Borat character to, do something in public because people would become suspicious, I do hope that there will be a sequel to this. Not 13 years from now, but sometime quite soon.